Hello, in this demo we are going to create a smart home zoomable user interface. We will first create all the code modules that we will need and inject these with the skeleton code we will need, then in each we will add the necessary user interface. For this, we will set full screen mode for the app. There is also mixed mode when ZUI is used inside another app. We also set the theme to be black and style mode to be mode dark. You will remember this from previous tutorials. For each page of the app, we have created different code modules. In each, there is an initialize method to create the user interface. You will see this with the home page. Our ZUI will start on the home page. For example, this is the device page. We have created a Vue.js component called device. We add a Z view to it called device view. In that Z view, that's where we will add the rest of our user interface. All the pages currently have this skeleton outline with just the page name different. The PG index is where all the consolidation of the different pages takes place. This is the method that is called directly by BANano ready. Our smart home app opens up with the home page. Let's explore that. In the home page, we have created a Vue.js component, added a Z view inside it, so inside the Z view we build the text that will appear inside it. There are some different formats of text we will add here. As a result we have broken this down. We add line breaks with add BR, we add a H1 element with add element and other texts. You will recall slot extensions in our previous tutorial. We now add a div, which is a slot extension. This div is added inside the Z view. We will add our spots inside this slot extension, thus we will not use the slot extension attribute in the Z spots. Let's add our Z spots. These will be located in various areas of the Z view. We apply some styles and add an icon to the Z spot. The colors are based on the currently active theme. So if we change the theme, the colors will apply the colors of them automatically. We had already added an empty status page to our app, thus when we zoom to it, an empty page is loaded. Let's continue adding the Z spots. These Z spots act as links to our currently created blank pages. After all, this is the home page. By default, a label of a Z spot appears under the Z spot. We want this appear to the right of the Z spot. We then specify the label position attribute. We are using font Awesome Fonts. We add this for the family. The plan here is to display family member locations using a leaflet map. Again, we can change any attribute for our Z spot to see how it behaves when we add it. The angle for this Z spot is 0, as earlier indicated. 0 for ZUI starts at 3 o'clock, and it works clockwise. We made it 30 and this pushed the Z spot down. If we make it negative, it will push the Z spot up. Let's go on. Fortunately, most of this is not new, as we have done it in the previous tutorials. We can then just test our ZUI and see how it behaves. We finalize off by adding a settings Z spot. Now we are ready to create the functionality of each of the pages for each spot we have here. One of the most important methods here is add element. With this sub, one is able to add any type of HTML element on the Z view. Here we have added a H1 element. This covers our home page. Next we will create the interfaces for each of the pages to bring our smart home to life.